What's going on, everybody? How's it going, Crypto Rick? And if you are not excited yet, listen to this. I'm bringing you an update today on YDragon. They're giving away $250 to one lucky winner, 250 bucks in Ethereum to one lucky winner on this video. Comment below with your Ethereum address for your chance to win. Guys, I give away money on every one of my videos, as you know, but this is the most I've given away on a single video, and I'm excited. All right, you guys know I love giving away money, and these guys over at YDragon have said, "Hey, we like your giveaways. Here's 250 bucks. Give it to your community," and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So go ahead, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below with your Ethereum address for your chance to win that $250 in Ethereum. Now let's jump right in. All right, guys, like I said, let's go ahead and jump right in. Thanks again to YDragon for giving $250 away in this video. Guys, if you make a comment below, be sure to include your Ethereum address so you can get entered in for your chance to win. Today, I'm excited because I not only get to talk to you about YDragon, which we discussed a little bit in our last giveaway video, but also I get to give you the sneak peek, the first ever glimpse of the YDragon white paper. Okay, as you can see, YDragon.io, white paper, unavailable. Crypto Rick is here to save the day. You guys want to see the white paper? Well, here you go. All right, so today we're going to do a little bit of reviewing of the white paper. First things first, high quality white paper, guys. So you'll see what I'm talking about as we go through it here. But they definitely put some time into the development of this paper as well as their project as a whole. So what are indexes? How do they work, right? An index tracks a specific basket of underlying investments, which performance is based on the collective movement of the assets within that basket. So, indexes are simple, right? You could choose like Dow Jones, for example, for us US-based stock exchange traders. You can trade the entire Dow Jones. You're trading the performance based on all the collective movements of the assets within Dow Jones, okay? So how do index funds differ? You know, you can come over here and take a look at that. I think it's important to understand all of this stuff if you're going to be an investor or a trader and all of that. You can understand what index funds are versus actively managed funds, right? An index fund is one that just automatically kind of happens. You group it together and it just happens, right? With this, index funds are passively managed. When you're actively managing funds, you're able to go out there and find the best ROIs. You're able to go out there and hunt for the best returns for not just yourselves, but all the other investors out there. And that's exactly what these guys are doing. So indexes address and solve probably the most important problem, and that's why they're so popular out there, and that's diversification. If you are not diversified, if you're all in on any one project, you're not doing this thing right. If you're all in on Bitcoin, you're all in on Ethereum, you're all in on Shiba or whatever the meme of the week is, you're not doing this right, and you're kind of breaking the investor code. So that's one of the things that definitely attract people to indexes, and that's one of the problems that they solve. YDragon's trying to do something a little bit differently here and really actively manage the funds. Actively go out there and find what yields are the best. Actively go out there and find what opportunities are going to bring the best ROI for the platform, for the investors, and for their token holders when it's all said and done, okay? So YDragon themselves, I think it's important to understand exactly what these guys are. It's a cross-chain index ecosystem with yield-bearing collateral, providing a true interoperable cross-asset experience. The heck does that mean? Well, guys, these guys are going out there in their ecosystem and finding the best yields, regardless if that's on the Ethereum blockchain, regardless if that's on Binance Smart Chain, regardless if that's wherever it is, right? They're creating the best opportunities. They're providing exposure to all these different DeFi niches across all the different chains out there. There's more chains happening all the time, right? We've got KuChain now, we've got Matic, we've got Ethereum, we've got Binance Smart Chain, and there's going to be a million more. Right? Harmony, can't forget them, right? There's going to be a million more that come out. That's just how it is. So these guys are going to be the best choice for passive fund management. All right, let them do the work for you. So cross-chain index, as well as collateral yield and smart revenue generation. If you're not actively finding the best opportunities, it's tough to be that successful out there. So DeFi is absolutely growing, right? There's so many different things out there, brand new innovations. Some of these innovations are focusing on improving of DeFi on Ethereum, while others are working on other chains, right? Like look at Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, gas fees go crazy, and a whole new chain sprouts because of it, right? This creates a problem of choice for traders, right? You got to look at the oversaturation of projects. You got to gain exposure to these opportunities. You got to find them. You got to get in, got to get out, right? It can be definitely difficult to find the right ones, and it involves a tremendous amount of risk. So these investors are really looking for the best opportunities they can, and with YDragon, it will allow them access to these enhanced opportunities by giving them a diversified portfolio across all the different chains out there, right? You're not just stuck on Ethereum or stuck on Matic or stuck on Binance Smart Chain. The YDR utility token absolutely is great for the ecosystem because it will help you capture the growth of every index within the ecosystem. It's going to receive numerous different revenue sources from numerous different chains simultaneously happening, and allows the community to participate in governance and really gives additional incentive to hold on to the token. So YDragon features in a nutshell: cross-chain, all the different blockchains out there, auto rebalancing, so the market fluctuation will help define the threshold for assets indexed, and the index will automatically be rebalanced accordingly based on what's performing, what's not performing. The governance opportunity here is a council of experts within DeFi space that's going to make suggestions on what coins they should be added to the index. The staked YDR holders will basically be partially involved in the voting for new projects and things like that as well. We have the yield generation, where it's devised of an idea partially using the collateral to generate the yield, but the YDragon is really going to be able to reap all the existing yield market benefits as well. So this is just one more thing to strengthen the YDragon ecosystem and the reasons why you're going to want to hold that token. So yield is the DeFi rocket fuel, right? Yield has been a massive focal point for the DeFi space. All these farmers out there. Man, I know some guys out there that are farming like crazy, making some crazy, income, I guess we could call it, or increasing their bags with their crypto assets. But they're making some good gains out there from farming. So that's definitely something that's there. And then we always want to see what the other opportunities, right? There's really two types of projects providing yielding opportunities. That's the lending protocols. That's a high yield prospect, right? Things like Celsius and things like that. Yield automation projects are, in-house stuff that are a little bit difficult for entry-level DeFi users to do manually. But with the right stuff, you'll be able to handle it. That's another opportunity there, right? An example of this is like they pioneered the yield farming space. So much to manage, by the way. You yield farmers out there have my respect, because it's not easy. And that's what YDragon's here for, right? They're looking to change that. So yield-bearing collateral is awesome because you're going to be able to get the yield just by having your staked YDR. Okay, so take a look here at the yield vault structure as well. This one here is going to allow users to provide collateral to specific indexes that they're interested in. That's going to be used to swap the underlying assets in that said index, and supposed to represent, it's basically going to allow you to say, you know what, I want to specifically supply to this, which is nice, right? You can be very specific in what you want to do. So guys, there's so much happening with what these guys are doing. Obviously, I'm showing you the white paper now, but your best bet is to absolutely come on over here, check it out for yourself once it's released, and go from there. So this video is going live on Friday, which is tomorrow for me. So you guys will be able to access this. They're going to launch the white paper in conjunction with this video, because as always, I think the best opportunity for you to really know what you're getting into is to come over here, read it yourself, do your research, do your due diligence. But there's so much exciting stuff here, right? So one of the things you're going to want to do is understand all the different ways that it works, right? So they put together a pretty solid visual here showing you what happens, right? You can collateral, you can put it in X vaults funds, boom, potential user withdrawals. Put it in Y vaults funds, it's going to yield generating protocols, revenue generated, Z vault. Look, check this out, guys, right? This thing is a XYZ structure for a reason, right? And it's got some different opportunities here. You got the X vault, Y vault, and then the Z vault, and they're all going to do different things for you. And you're going to have the opportunity to really take advantage of so many different things in the DeFi space simply by taking advantage of the YDragon ecosystem, okay? And the X and Y rebalance structure is pretty nice, and you can take a look at all that here as well. Short term and long term, I think that's important to touch on, right? This crypto game is fun. There's a lot of money being made in the short term. Short term profit is fun. Long term, we're looking to grow wealth, and that takes time, that takes patience, and that's exactly what these guys are looking to do as well. They're trying to combine the opportunities here for you to find the best short-term and long-term growth opportunities. And if you like what you see with a lot of this stuff, join the club, because there's a lot to really like. So liquidity farming is one of the things out there that is so popular and so common right now. So larger amounts of yield are enabled through LP tokens, which are even more interesting on blockchains like BSC, where we see like high yield, auto compounding, all that kind of stuff with a low transaction fee. It's a good example is Auto. It's a yield farming aggregator running on the Binance Smart Chain and Huobi Eco Chain. In order for YDragon to capture the yield from liquidity mining, they'll set up stablecoin farms on different blockchains where users can deposit their stablecoins, which will be used to create the LP for the liquidity mining and offer the APY levels that will be exciting through that. So obviously they need to have the funds to provide the liquidity to get the yields and the returns. Magic, right? So that's exactly what they're going to do, and they're going to give you the opportunity to provide that collateral. Competition with other indexes. So there is stuff out there, right? But YDragon does have numerous strength points that really you're not seeing with others in the space, and that's going to set them up for what could be some amazing growth opportunities, in which it's going to create a growth loop by continuously creating new indexes on high potential blockchains and minting YDR on those chains as well. In doing so, YDR will be part of many indexes on different blockchains. This is the ultimate way to capture ecosystem growth, because as we talked about, it's wild to see how many different chains there are and how many there are going to be. Okay, so again, there's so much here, right? You could take a look at what their tentative index structure is. This is subject to change until it's, nothing's official till it's official type thing. But you could take a look: 25% BNB, 18% Bake, 15% BFI, 15% Auto, 2% YDR, 25% Cake, right? So they know what's happening out there. You can see what's happening. Polygon, right? Take a look at that. AVX, Emerging Index. Take a look at those things. The fees and reward structures are all here for your review as well. And guys, when I tell you that I'm a DeFi lover, I think you understand that based on my channel, based on my videos, based on everything that I talk about on here. So this one here is very exciting to me for so many reasons. Now, I wanted to give you a little bit of forward looking and what that means. So this one here, it's important to understand. This is the roadmap for the development roadmap. So Q3 2021, right here, right now, project development and smart contract audits, YDR and B5 index launch on Binance Smart Chain, YDR index staking, right? New index launches are coming in Q4, along with cross-chain compatibility, governance expansion, the transition from a managed index model to a fully automated one, which would be pretty nice. Next year, looking at experimental indexes, minting flexibility, auto compounding features, yield optimization functions, and so much more. So guys, again, I couldn't be more happy and more proud to be able to bring you the YDragon white paper and talk to you yet again about this very, very exciting project. I'll tell you right now, this is going to be something that I take part in. This is going to be something that is in my portfolio, and this is going to be something that you will probably see more coverage on the Crypto Rick YouTube channel, because I like what I see a lot. We need DeFi to be a little bit more simple because there's just so much out there, and these guys look to be doing it the right way. So I am very, very excited. And not only that, they gave away 250 bucks for this video. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below with your Ethereum address for your chance to win that $250. I want to thank you all very much for your time. And until next time, everybody, happy crypto hunting.